Trojan Sports Now.
Hello and welcome to Trojan Sports Now. I'm Jahmal Kennedy.
And I'm Renfrow. Stick around as we bring you the latest news and scores from Troy athletics. Starting things off, the Trojan soccer team began its homestand with a win Saturday over Belmont 2-0, and then turned around on Sunday with a game against Jacksonville State. Jalen Bivens has the details from the Troy Soccer Complex.
Sunday afternoon, the Trojan soccer team hosted the Jacksonville Gamecocks. Head coach Jason Hamilton was satisfied with the overall performance of the soccer team.
Yeah, Sunday games are always difficult. We knew that coming in, and the way Jacksonville State plays, they're a very physical team, right? They're gonna battle. I think they usually have a lot of success on Sundays, just the way that they play. They're gonna give 100%, and we knew that coming in, and we knew that this game, or we had a game plan, and we wanted to keep the ball and not have to work as hard. And then as the game went on, we knew it was just whoever outworked the other team was gonna win the game.
It was a special day for one Trojan goalie who set the school record in career shutouts. But instead of talking about her record, she was more focused on the team.
No, not really. I came into Troy and I thought that one day I might earn a position on the field, and that's all I was working for and working to do.
In the 72nd minute, freshman Carly Stone scored the game-winning goal to help seal the Trojans' victory. Hamilton was pleased with how Stone played throughout the game.
She's a player that we brought in to score goals. That's what she's done her entire career at the youth level, and if she gets an opportunity, she's going to put it in the back of the goal. So she happened to be in the right place at the right time, which is what goal scorers do, and we're pretty confident she's not going to miss from there one-on-one with the goalkeeper.
The Trojans went on to beat the Gamecocks 1-0. Jalen Bivens, Trojan Sports Now.
Nikki Lewis's 23 career shutouts is a Troy school record.
The Troy soccer team fell behind in just the 6th minute, but came roaring back as the Trojans routed Alabama State 4-1 on Tuesday at the Troy Soccer Complex. After the Hornets scored in the opening minutes, Troy responded with a goal off the head of Maddie Brune in the 17th minute on a free kick by Alex Hunt. It was Brune's first career goal. 2 minutes later, Emily Stern scored for the first time as a Trojan on a shot from the top of the box. And then in the 60th minute, Kate Lorenz lobbed a pass to Lindsay Kelly, who chested the ball down to Brooke McKee, who then dribbled through a pair of defenders and scored from the penalty spot. Allison Watkins fired a spot from distance in the 80th minute that struck the crossbar and fell to Amber Harless, who planted the goal, the first of her career. Head coach Jason Hamilton was pleased with the result, but gives credit where credit is due.
We knew it was going to be a game. We said the last two games and this game and the next game are going to be teams that are going to come out, and if they outwork you, they're going to be more successful. And give credit to Alabama State. They came out here and they wanted the game, and we kind of just showed up for it. So glad that we bounced back. And again, some players that we haven't used as much this season really showed us some good things and leaped up a lot on the depth chart.
The next home game for the Trojans is September 16th, where they will open up Sunbelt Conference play against Appalachian State.
The Trojan volleyball team now sits at a 1-2 record on the season after losing 2 straight games over the weekend in Tennessee. The Trojans faced off against Austin Peay in the first game on Saturday, boasting a total of 10 blocks against the Governors. But those 10 blocks were not enough, as the Trojans fell to the Governors by a final of 3-0. And as for the second game of Saturday's doubleheader, redshirt freshman Kiara Bennett finished with 26 assists and 10 digs against East Tennessee State, her first career double-double. And as for the Trojans as a team, the turning point of the game came in the second set after scoring 8 straight points to tie the game up at 24. But it wouldn't be enough, as East Tennessee went on to win the second and third sets, defeating the Trojans by a final of 3-0. But the Trojans look to return home for their first home game of the season against Southeastern Louisiana, and head coach Sonny Kirkpatrick said playing in front of the home crowd makes a pretty big difference.
Just the fan support that we have from the student population to the city of Troy, to the administration, to the co-workers in the athletic department. They're amazing, and we can't thank everyone enough. And it's our pleasure to get out and try to wear the uniform the right way and show people how we try to do things. And being at home's an added bonus to that.
And it was Tuesday night in Trojan Arena when the Trojans took on Southeastern Louisiana for their first home game of the season. Rachel Wilkerson has the highlights from inside Trojan Arena.
The Trojan volleyball team is now on a 4-game home opening winning streak after they dominated on the court, defeating Southeastern Louisiana last night in Trojan Arena. The arena was full of eager fans, and head coach Sonny Kirkpatrick says that it's always special playing at home.
Being at home in front of a great crowd tonight. We had a ton of people. It was a lot of fun, great environment to play in, and anytime you can play in front of your home fans, it's a great night.
The Trojans defeated the Lions 3-0 with 45 kills and 39 assists. Head coach Sonny Kirkpatrick says the team's hard work paid off, and he couldn't be more proud.
We put a lot of work into practice yesterday in trying to fix some of the errors that we had last weekend, and I thought that our players really did a nice job of coming out and fixing those things. It was very, very apparent, so it was really good. I'm really proud of the work that they put in.
And setter Raina Terry says that she could not have done it without her teammates.
I think it really came from the passing, which helped me run the offense and just being smart about who to set where and where the block wasn't. And Jordan did a fantastic job of hitting right through that block where people weren't. She was really successful.
It's a great feeling. I'm not going to get it alone, though. I have defense behind me. It was props to them for getting all those balls up, and I wouldn't have been able to get it without them. So I'm glad they're there behind me to be able to get 12 kills.
The Trojans have a few days of rest before hosting the Trojanal Invitational this weekend.
I'm very enthused of going into the weekend. We've got some really good teams coming in for the Invitational, and I can't wait to get back on the floor Friday afternoon.
Troy will take the court on Friday as they face off against Southern University at noon. Rachel Wilkerson, Troy, Trojan Vision Sports.
The Trojans will take the home court again Friday at noon against Southern for the first game of the Trojan Invitational.
Still to come on Trojan Sports now, we'll take a look at the Trojan football team's matchup against Austin Peay.
But first, Ron Renfrow sits down with Troy soccer forward Carly Stone. Stick around for more Trojan Sports Now.